Hi, my name's Crispin Powley. I'm the sales manager for Strike King Lure Company. I grew up on Kentucky Lake, and I currently live there. Grew up really crappie fishing like most people do. You get in a boat and you go out there, and spider rigging's a big deal. We pull a lot of crankbaits on Kentucky Lake, and we, of course, my favorite thing is to cast a single pole. That's my favorite way. I really love to feel them, thump when they bite it. In the last year or so, one of my favorite things to do, and it's something I've become very passionate about, is crappie fishing out of a kayak. I live on the midsection of the lake around the New Johnsonville area, and it's full of man-made cover. It's just stake beds and brush piles, and there's a lot of flats and ditches that have these very easy to find stake beds. And what I like to do with this kayak is it's for one, it's so much more intimate. You're close to the water. It's not a lot of hassle. You put the thing in, you paddle out, and you go fishing. But I'm a single pole guy. Anytime I can be, and so I'm a spinning rod and our Mr. Crappie line of products. This is a sausage head. It's my favorite bait for fishing. Single pole cast and retrieve type scenarios when I'm fishing brush. And here's why. It has almost a football shaped head. And when you pull that through a stake bed, where a round ball head, oftentimes when you hit a stake it'll roll and the hook will hang on the stake, this will actually kick the hook out away from it. And it is just incredibly snag free. And for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the profile of the head or what, but I firmly believe that I catch better quality crappie on this sausage head. And the thing about fishing out of a kayak, I can paddle up to a bed, I can drop my power pole, I stand up and fish out of this. A lot of times I'll put a float above my sausage head, cast it past the bed, and I can work it very thoroughly out of this kayak. And it's very quiet, it's very non-invasive, and I think that's a nice change of pace for the fish when they're used to people pulling up on their trolling motor and just running over them and around them and through them and past them. And I've honestly seen my crappie catch rate increase exponentially since I've started fishing out of a kayak. So guys, if you're in an area that has a lot of shallow cover, get you some sausage heads or just any jig head with a piece of plastic on the back of it that you like to fish. Try a kayak. It's a lot of fun. I think you'll find it very refreshing.